Hey, good morning, everybody. Morgan SLV here. How y'all doing? Hey, today's date is 3/7/2011. Spot on silver is all I have this morning. It's about 36.50, somewhere in that range. I guess it spiked at like somewhere around 36.80. I was watching Silver Futurist's latest video with his silver shirt and whatnot. And so I'm just going to talk a little bit, from the heart again today. So at 8:36 this morning, a humbling experience happened to me. My 1,000th subscriber subscribed to my channel, and I'm gonna not mention their channel just yet because I left them an email, told them I have a gift for them, and I'll let you guys know what the gift is, and their YouTube channel, provided they, that's okay with them, and I don't see why it wouldn't be, but I want to make sure. And so anyway, it was a humbling experience. One of my other viewers said, "Hey, do you realize you're at 999 videos?" And when I clicked on that, I got another sub right at that moment. And so anyway, it was, I've been watching it a little bit, and it's not all about numbers, right? It's for me, it's about making sure that I make contact with other humans and feel like I add value to their life, because I feel that goes, what goes around comes around. And I noticed a lot of commentary on my last video when I showed my XD40 cal. You know what? I hope to God I never use that. I'm, as big and as mean as I am sometimes, I have a hard time, swatting a mosquito. So, I'm not into killing by any means. I don't hunt. My son, hunts anything with a heartbeat just about. And he consumes what he hunts. He doesn't he doesn't go out and kill animals for fun. They actually they eat what they kill. But and he waits for hunting season and whatnot. He does it legally. All I'm saying about that is, I do believe that you walk softly and carry a big stick. And because they're not walking so softly, and they carry an armored tank division. So I don't know. I just feel like it's up to us to protect ourselves. Once again, I've been real busy. My business is getting a little bit busier, and it doesn't take a whole lot to push me over the edge time-wise, because I already have a full-time job. And so everything that you guys hear me talk about, my investing in precious metals, my one rental that I have, my business where I do professional detailing on. It's basically high-end detailing on either regular vehicles or high-end cars. Most of the vehicles I do is mom's minivan. Some of the vehicles I do are concourse Rolls Royces. So, I have the last full paint job that I buffed. The paint alone was $47,000 on a 1947 Chevrolet panel truck. So, it's a neat business. It does not allow me to duplicate myself. That's why I do want rentals. I want passive income. I understand that I'll never own the properties. I'll always pay tax on them, and who knows, maybe generations from now they'll be taken away from my family. I don't know, but at least between now and say the next 20 years, I think it's the most viable plan that I have. The only other alternative I have would be to invest in something else, in my mind, as in, maybe starting another business. A buddy of mine just bought a franchise, a sandwich shop franchise. And it's a good franchise, but the bottom line is it takes a lot of cash, a lot of time, and you could stub your toe, and then you're completely out. With rentals, I feel, this is the way I look at rentals. You buy them, you grab your keys, hand it to your renter, make sure that you've got a decent renter in there, and hope for the best. It's kind of a simple deal. And if you have enough positive monthly cash flow, you can definitely, keep up with the maintenance and whatnot. And I don't know, I'll probably have less than 10 properties, when it's all said and done, I guess. But anyway, it's been a fun ride. Like I say, I'm at 1,000 subscribers, and I'm going to send them a free gift, and I'll make sure I show that little gift. It's nothing big, but it's something from the heart, and I appreciate your guys' views, everybody's views. The other day, I had a neat call. I got called. DaVinci J15 called me, and once in a while we speak, and we had a great conversation. And it's amazing, we're a lot alike, and we definitely care about the populace as a whole. We're very concerned that most of you have no clue as to what's going on. In other words, if you're new to YouTube in this niche, this particular niche where we talk about finance, world finance, precious metals investing and whatnot. And it alarms both of us that most people have no clue. You know, it was funny. We were going over examples of where you might pick this information up, and one of them was school, right? And I told him that my son's charter school had made a loose offer to me to teach econ at their school. And by the time I was done talking to the principal, I said, you know, I don't think that, you know, I think I would ruffle so many feathers there that she might take a lot of heat. And she decided she was going to think about it. And, you know, I got to be honest with you, I'll pull the trigger. If they want me to sit down and show what I've been studying, I have no problem with that. I just know that it ruffles a lot of feathers. One other thing that I talked to a gal, both parents are like brain surgeons. I think one's a brain surgeon and one is like a cancer specialist, and they make a high six-figure, they make a high middle class income, if not upper middle class, income, and I think she said they make about $600,000 a year. So don't quote me on that. Anyway, long story short is, she looked at me. She goes, "Yeah, I'm going to be a doctor, and I think I'm going to have a SEP IRA." So that statement tells me she has no clue what she's getting ready to do. Okay. Bottom line is, I'm sure she'll make lots of cash, fiat cash, but there's no chance for residual income doing that. A SEP IRA. Well, what does that mean? That means like Rich Dad says, I'm not so concerned about the investment as I am the investor. And so I kind of schooled her a little bit. I printed out some stuff on the Federal Reserve. I told her that I knew where I could get her and her family bullion, straight bullion, gold or silver, and told her to show it to her dad. And her dad completely agreed with me. He hasn't bought any silver or gold that I know of, but he definitely agrees, and he says silver's the champion. So, you know, he's a well-educated man, but I'm sure he's got lots of money in the market. Anyway, that's all I have to say about all that stuff. 1,000 subscribers. I'm very humbled. I appreciate each and every one of you. As you know, I try to, when you guys comment, I try to comment back as much as I can. A couple more redneck jokes. Let's get on with that. You might be a redneck if your richest relative invites you over to see their new house and to help them take the wheels off of it. Morgan SLV out.